What's going on, everyone? Kalen here. Thanks for visiting the channel. Today's video essay is going to be on none other than the great and immaculate Alex Hormozi. I began following Alex, the successful fitness entrepreneur and successful business coach, maybe a few years ago, and I've just always been strongly influenced by his ideology around success and growth and business mindset and just getting at how you live, getting to the next level. The name of this piece, which is available on my Substack page and my Medium page, is called Alex Hormozi's Golden Rule for Extreme Business Success. Produce more and become undeniable. Alex Hormozi is a former fitness entrepreneur turned business and finance savant who runs the multi-million-dollar, probably billion by now, business acquisition company Acquisition.com. He commands a YouTube following of 1.3 plus million subscribers as of this writing and is the go-to guy for people who want a no-nonsense, cut-the-fat approach to scaling a business in as little time as possible. He caught my attention the other day when he put out a video addressing a poor single father named Avante. As Alex tells it, he met Avante in person while in a store one day. Avante lamented to Alex that with a child and girlfriend to take care of, his prospects of getting out of poverty seemed bleak. Worried and with a doubtful spirit, he asked Alex how he could get out of his position. Alex couldn't answer Avante's question in detail while at the store, so he went on his YouTube channel, likely to Avante's surprise, to advise him on how to turn his life around. I thought the video was brilliant. I'll leave a link in the description box so that you can access the video yourself. I'm not going to go through each point, as you can do that while watching the video. Instead, I want to focus on Alex's central point: volume negates luck.
Volume negates luck. If you need to put it on the back of your phone as a reminder to yourself.
Over and over throughout the video, Alex references this concept, although to be fair, he doesn't mention the phrase until close to the end. He gives Avante ideas on how to get a better paying position, gain more skills, learn sales, and other useful skills so that he can get his life back on track. The overarching theme present in each step he lists is that if you're going to be successful, you absolutely cannot depend on luck to make it happen. Don't count on anyone to save you. Instead, you need to focus on what you can control. This means that you need to max out whatever your best skill is and flood the market with it. Again, volume negates luck. I'm not sure what it was about Alex's full-fledged discourse on this concept, but it spoke to me. I believe I'm a talented writer. I know I have a strong facility with words and can articulate myself effectively. I'm also good at finding the resources I need to make my writing stronger. Therefore, I always have a means to improve my message and overall content. In any field that you're in, you'll notice that you have some of the same abilities. If you're really talented and really strong in that field, you'll find that you're able to attract the resources to help yourself grow and take yourself to the next level. So this isn't just for writers. That said, after watching Alex's video, I realized that I had been wasting time. I know I can't count on anyone to give me what I want. Yet, somehow, I thought that if I just kept writing, I'd eventually be seen and offered the golden glove of success. As I write this, I'm forced to admit, I don't even know what that would look like. I'd adopted a casual release schedule for my written work, thinking that over time, I'd build up a hefty catalog of content that would sell me. Wrong. Volume negates luck. Now, it isn't to say that a consistent writing routine and a consistent writing habit won't yield results. It's just that if you want to take yourself to the next level, if you want to get where you're trying to go faster, if you want to reach more people, you should be thinking in terms of volume. What things can you do to optimize in your life to allow yourself to produce more? Maximize your output. To date, I've written over 130 articles, over 150 now, countless poems, 2 books, 5 hip-hop albums. As a lyricist, I consider hip-hop writing real writing as well. And I started my own creative and business writing service. I was recently accepted as an English master's student in composition and rhetoric at a top university, offered a free ride, and asked to tutor as a graduate assistant in the university's writing studio. Update, I've since turned that program down to pursue other endeavors. Still don't know how I feel about that yet, but working it out as I go. While I acknowledge and celebrate my successes, I've in no way reached the pinnacle of what I foresee for my writing career. Alex helped me to see that I have more time to write and that I'm not using it. The fact is, if you're reading this and you're a writer, you likely have more time to produce as well. If you're an artist or any kind of professional and you're looking to take yourself to the next level and you're reading this or listening to this, you probably have more time to do what it is that you want to do. There's so much useful experiential knowledge tucked away in that head of yours. Why aren't you putting it on the page and giving it to the world? Alex relayed in no uncertain terms to Avante that his road would be tough but not impossible to navigate, that he would have to will his way out of poverty through sheer determination. Ask questions and be relentless. Those who wish to lift themselves out of destitution quickly will have to be very introspective and action-oriented. Here are some questions to ask yourself. What time are you going to bed? What time are you waking up? Are you using your spare time to level up in your skill set? Are you wasting money on silly expenditures? Are you wasting time being jealous or envious of others? Are you constantly looking for ways to get better at what you already do? Are you sharing what you learn with others and creating value? I've asked myself these questions and still continue to do so. My writing hasn't made me rich yet, and some days I'm not even sure that it will. Deep inside though, I know I was born to share my insights with others through the written word and through YouTube videos. And I know that this will secure my future. The signs are already there. I believe that whatever you do, enjoy, and are willing to share with others can do the same for you. But you have to be good and overdo it. That's the game. If you make YouTube videos, make at least one a day, preferably 2 or 3. If you paint, how many paintings are you creating relative to the best-selling artists in your field? Are you showing your paintings on a regular basis to your audience? If you write, publish. Articles, books, newsletters, etc. Take time to study your craft, sure, but remember, you don't get paid to study, you get paid to produce. The good news is that the better you get, the better you get. Become aware of what makes you effective. It takes energy to produce at the level I'm asking you to. You'll have to take good care of yourself to be in a focused headspace long term. As the great Nipsey Hussle reminded us, the path to success is a marathon. You'll need to ward off distractions and keep your mind poised for a long grind. That said, pay attention to when you feel good. Take note of the 4 to 8 hours leading up to the moment you feel exceptionally alert and capable. What did you eat? Were you in a fasted state? Did you work out? Did you get better rest? Try and pin down your process and habits when you are successful so that you can replicate your actions over time. Doing this will make sure that you can be voluminous in your efforts. Eventually, people will see your value. Because of your efforts, you'll become undeniable. Remember,
Volume negates luck.
thanks for listening. Remember that self-development and growth and progress takes time. However, you can speed up the process by doing more. I remember seeing a sign on one of my professor's walls that spoke about the difference between an amateur and a professional. And it said that the only difference is that when the day is over and the amateur and professional go home, the amateur rests and relaxes. The professional rests and relaxes. But inside of the professional's mind, they're thinking constantly how they can get better, how can they improve. They're replaying everything that happened during the day, and they're coming up with ways to improve in the next iteration. The amateur just kind of lets the day go, and they had a great time, and that's it. But thanks for watching, thanks for listening. You can find this article on my Medium and on my Substack. I'll put links to it in the description box. For now, that's all I got. Peace.